easy finding a nice horse, but finding the value is the trickiest part of it. I'm Stephen Thorne, representing my syndicate Shamrock Thoroughbreds here at the Breeze Up Sales here this week. Also assistant trainer to Ada McGuinness in Ireland. So we're here on the lookout for a couple of nice 2-year-olds. A lucky sale for us, this particular sale. We haven't bought many here, but Rush Queen was one that did very well for us here last year. And we're on the lookout for another similar type. You can see the ones that are flat out, you know, under a drive from the riders. You know, we won't be buying a horse with an American sire. We won't be able to afford him anyway, and he was 110 grand yearling, so. We're operating 7 years. We've grown year on year. Started out with more like horses in training, sort of cheap, tried horses from the HIT sales. Last couple of years then we've kind of been focusing more on the Breeze Up Sales, try and create more of an investment type model for our shareholders. He looked quite quick, that horse. He's a half to a Coventry winner, so we probably won't be buying him. He'll be quite expensive. I would be willing to forgive time, you know, to a certain degree. If they were in the top 50% on the time sheet, I think they'd be more than acceptable. We're trying to buy these to flip them, as in trade them on, so win a maiden and resell them. So we have to have a correct sound horse that x-rays cleanly. I've been told by the vendor that this is a very nice horse that just went past there. He was leaning a little to the left, but he was covering plenty of ground, so he'll definitely get a second look. Walking across it there looks nice ground, you know, like obviously there's a bit of juice in it there now after a bit of rain. It's not too bad, you know, you'll still get a fair read for a nice good ground horse. They should handle it, you know. Some nice horses up there this morning, obviously tough conditions for everyone, rain pouring down and whatnot, but good to get up close and personal with the stock, and you can assess their wind, etc., their action, their ability more easier than looking at them on videos. This sale is quite a high average sale. We're here working on a budget, so we have to work within that budget, and we'll have to try and look for a little bit of value, whether that's forgiving a little bit of pedigree, forgiving a little bit of size. We'll head back to the sales company there shortly, and we'll start inspecting them, and we'll try and come up with a bit of a plan there tonight and a bit of a short list. What's the crack, boy? Just a little walk up and down there. Thanks, mate. Very, very strong physical, this. Done a nice sharp breeze as well for a big horse. You're just looking for a good, correct horse and a well-balanced horse, clean-limbed, very important, and soundless as well. No, lucky camp to buy a horse from. Very, very lucky camp.
Yeah. Look, you
train them to be race horses.
Yeah. We're not interested in speed.
Yeah.
We're not interested in speed here. Waste of time.
Yeah.
Well, I've been working with these horses, and all my team have been working with these horses for the last 6 months. We know every little thing about them.
Yeah.
We know how much they eat, how much they've taken canter, have they had any injuries, or what their temperament are like, have they the will to win. That's all about.
But it's like a bit of a jigsaw puzzle. Like, from the buyers have the trust in the consignors. Yeah. It has to go full circle, doesn't it?
Yeah. But you'll need a few nice 2-years now for the year. You have to get them.
Hopefully they'll be viable this year. The importance of sort of building relationships with these consignors is just to give you a little bit more confidence going into the ring. With most of these consignors, breeze up horses, they'd be very good trainers in their own right. Practically are, and have put many good horses through their hands. So the consignors are really important. Just looking at a lot of them, like, they're going to be way beyond what I have to spend, unfortunately. But it does get your eye in, gives you a good feel for the quality of horse.
Watch out there, Queen Mary horse. She goes well. She's improving all the time.
How big is she? She 15?
She is, yeah.
Huh? Just about.
He gave me 15.
Oh.
I didn't stop him, did it, Katie?
This filly would probably be the most buyable of all that we've seen. Because she does lack a little bit of size, which will affect resale value, you know, if she does win a maiden. These agents want them 15.3 minimum, you know, to get them resold. So, but she could be a filly to have a lot of fun with. We've sort of made an investment plan of buying 3 horses at an average of 50 grand spend in the ring, and obviously if the market is proving too strong, we'll probably only likely buy 2 and increase the spend then to say 75. I think the value probably lies somewhere between the 40 and 100 grand bracket. I do feel that, you know, if you're spending over 100,000, it really needs to be you need to be damn sure that it's going to be capable of winning a maiden. Plenty of, you know, breeze up sales coming up. We won't panic if we don't get anything here. I trust the vendor, Conmornan, Banja House. He'll probably make too much money for us, this horse, but he looks more of an obvious horse. He looked to sort of doss up there yesterday in the breeze. Didn't clock that well, so that will put a few people off, but having the trust in the consignor, like I said before, they think he's a nice one. So we're here the first evening of the first 90 lots going through this evening. Just get a feel of the market now over the next sort of half an hour to an hour. There's a couple of nice horses coming in there now, so we'll follow them in, see what they make. One horse in particular we're looking at, lot 36, nice horse by Star Spangled Banner. We'll follow him in. Probably make 2 beyond what we have to spend for him, but we'll have a crack at him anyway. Yeah, so it's been a very tough sale. The average was quite strong. Obviously it was a kind of a hit and miss sale for a lot of vendors, and the same for the buyers as well. You know, we went in, vetted a couple of horses, we played our hand on a few of them, and you know, just got beaten on the right horses. We've got a horse privately done yesterday, a nice Kodiak horse from Linlodge Stud. The vendor's keeping a leg of the horse, and hopefully, you know, I'll trust the horse will do well for us back home in Ireland. Never be afraid to come away from a sale without a horse, so you know, it's good to go through the process of it. He's here speaking to the vendors, you know, show your face, and you know, don't worry, don't panic. If things don't work out, tomorrow's another day, and you know, we keep moving forward.